Northwest, by the way, is going to be at that festival as well. Blood supplies in our area are still at critical levels, and they need donors, specifically young people. So we're joined now by Bloodworks Northwest Marketing Manager Ron Lim to talk about this. So Ron, good morning to you. The last time we talked to you, the blood supply was so low that, Bloodworks Northwest was being forced to limit their supplies to local hospitals. Is that same thing happening? Has it gotten any better?
Summer is generally historically a pretty tough time for blood donations, and put that on top of a pandemic and hospitals having really high usage. Yeah, it's still pretty much an issue right now.
Why specifically is Bloodworks Northwest looking for younger blood donors here?
Well, when you take the pandemic, that meant that a lot of our mobile buses aren't around because of social distancing. We haven't been on college and high school campuses. And so we're really trying to connect and reconnect with, the younger donors that we've had before, which made up a really big part of our blood supply.
Okay. Is there a specific blood type that Bloodworks Northwest is looking for, or just really anybody who is willing to donate blood?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Asking what type of blood is needed is like asking who's going to get hurt next or who's going to need it next. You really don't know. And therefore, we want people to come in and be proactive so that when someone does need it, they don't have to worry about, whether or not it's going to be available.
Yeah. Give us an idea of what does it look like for hospitals and patients right now in terms of blood supply? Is it tough to get blood for people that need it right now?
I think we're doing the best that we can, but it really does take a community effort. I'm wearing the shirt "Together We Give, Together We Live," because we need everyone to come in. With hospitals, like we've seen an increase in usage right now, and therefore we need all the help that we can get. This is a community effort.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever we have blood shortages like this, how long does it generally take to replenish the blood supply? Will it take days or weeks or hours even?
I think this is an ongoing thing. Like I said, we never know who's going to need it. We need people to come in, make it a habit, try as much as they can. People can give blood every 56 days, about 8 weeks, 6 times a year. So we need people to try it and come in as much as they can.
Yeah, I'm glad you answered that question, because a lot of people are like, can I donate, in a couple of weeks from now? But you said 56 days?
Yep.
Every 56 days. Okay.
Yes.
And Ron, last question here. What can viewers do to help? Can you just go on Bloodworks Northwest website to get the message out here?
Yeah, right now we've actually launched the Music's in Our Blood campaign. We're working with local artists and the local music community to get the word out about the need for blood. If you want to learn more, please go to bloodworksnw.org/music.
All right, sounds good. Ron Lim with Bloodworks Northwest. As always, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye.